Right, so we're going back to that story about Eskom's ongoing troubles. Several areas in and around Gauteng are battling ongoing power cuts, often with no explanation given to residents. But Johannesburg City Power has assured those affected in the city that their electricity will be restored by tomorrow. We're going to reconnect to Isaac Mangena, City Power spokesperson. And I was trying to find out from you earlier what the cause was, what was causing all these unplanned outages.
Thanks for having us. The cause is basically, obviously, now with the temperatures dipping lower and winter actually on us, we've got a situation whereby the demand is very high, and we've got obviously situations of overloading of our network, and that is basically what causes so many unplanned outages that we are having. But also the issue of illegal connection, we can't run away from that one because it's basically the root cause of most of the unplanned outages across the city of Johannesburg. We've had mushrooming informal settlements across the city, and most of those are actually tapping into our lines. And this is actually leading to a situation where we find ourselves with grappling with an overloading on our network, and that's what causes this unplanned outages.
So we know that you've had teams in the field removing some of these illegal connections over the past few weeks. But I want to try and find out from you, what is the cost to City Power to remove these illegal connections, especially given the fact that once removed, these illegal connections have a way of sprouting again very quickly. They should be reinstated by about a week or two after they've been removed by City Power. So what is the cost annually to City Power to disconnect and remove these lines?
The cost to remove illegal connections is less than the cost we bear when we actually have illegal connections. So we are losing around 2 billion annually from this kind of losses, including illegal connections, vandalism, and other. So we really obviously when we're doing the illegal connections, we are not actually even looking at the price of how much we have to, the cost of actually doing that. We appreciate the support that we are getting from the SAPS, the JMPG, and even the military, as we did in Rubber Ridge, for us to do this. Because the cost is actually bigger when we've got illegal connections. I mean, if electricity goes off, especially for small businesses who don't even have the luxury of generators, it's huge. And so if we don't remove these illegal connections, we run a risk of actually losing a lot of money in revenue as the city, the money that we can actually be reinvesting into service delivery across the city of Johannesburg. So there's a lot that we have done already. It's not only, and I want to clear this one up, it's not only in informal settlements, but also even in the suburbs. We did illegal connections at the townhouses in Midrand. We are going to do the same thing this coming week in Gauteng and other areas, because of even the businesses, the people that actually are making money every day are illegally connecting to our network, as we saw in some areas, business parks in Midrand this past week, as where we went to do the illegal connection.
Great. So you've assured residents of Johannesburg that their power will be restored to all areas by Monday. Is that still the case? Have you made sufficient progress?
Look, the issue about Monday was actually around Lenasia. Obviously, the unplanned outages happened because of that they are unplanned. So, but Lenasia had an issue, Lenasia South in particular. They had an issue where our Luna substation, we had fire there. Since Monday, they haven't had electricity. So we are currently having a team on the ground that is actually working to do the repairs. A new transformer has been brought in, it's been tested, and then later this evening it will be energized, and then we can put on the load tomorrow. So we are hoping that by tomorrow the people of Lenasia South and other areas around there, including Fine Town, will have electricity. But across the city of Johannesburg, we have actually moved the needle in terms of the backlog that we had since the cold weather started early last week. There were instances where we couldn't restore power immediately because of the amount of work that was there. The technicians were stressed to the limit, and so we currently, as I'm talking to you now, we are actually having lesser calls of unplanned outages that we did even last week. And we're hoping that by tomorrow, everything will be more like normal. Normal is not that unplanned outages won't happen, but when they happen, we'll be able to respond quickly, and we'll be able to have the teams on the ground to ensure that they deal with all that is happening. But the people of Lenasia South, in particular, and El Dorado Park, they will be having electricity by tomorrow.
Great. Thank you very much for that update. Isaac Mangena, Johannesburg City Power spokesperson, telling us that in most areas, power should be restored by tomorrow, and in the case of unplanned outages, they should be able to respond quickly.